Hey guys, so welcome back to Yakuza 4. Let's carry on where we left off. If it looks like we're walking with a stick up our ass, it's because we've got the next best thing in there. A whole bunch of bullets unloaded by Saigo and his damn machine gun during our tests this morning at Theater Square on the roof. We managed to beat almost all of them. There's just one remaining, and, well, I think we know the strategy to take care of it. We just need to execute it. But, in the meantime, we've got to administer our own test to Lily. We've given her everything she needs, unlike Saigo. We've given her a nice dress and some accessories. She's going to freshen up, and we'll meet her at the club. Looks like we got some memos and other dialogue and bits and pieces to collect here, so let's do just that. Man, why'd I have to wear this today? There's no way I can roll up to the hostess club in this getup. Michiko would roast me in front of everyone. Certain items, when equipped, improve your looks and make hostesses like you more. These items can be obtained from stores such as brand name retailers and pawn shops. Yeah, well, apparently I'm too old at 32, so hopefully they're just nice to me. If your outfit doesn't get the right reaction, put on some stylish items and try again. They might like you a lot more. No, looks aren't what matters. It's what's on the inside that counts. I'll go as I am now, though I should at least buy her a present. Yeah, it's not about just your looks. It's about how much is in your wallet, sir. Oh god, he just tried to eviscerate me. He reached his arm through me to disembowel my guts. God damn. Stay away, Barker. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to these people. Yeah, buzz off. I'm a hankering for some ramen, and it's gotta be ramen from Kyushu #1 star. Oh man, that place is much better now that the owner's back in the kitchen. It's the only place in Tokyo that uses real pork bone-based soup. Oh really? Was there a fake chef in there using the instant ramen? I've only eaten the instant noodle. Oh, there we go. It's brought up. Oh my god, the sub-story. There's continuity. I've only eaten the instant noodle version, so I want to see how it compares to the real thing. Let's go. Alright. Calm down already. It's right down the street. Weren't you guys outside Conrai, like, a night or two ago? No. God, get away from me, yellow shirt man. Hi. Oh, I know this club. Hey, tough guy. How about a show? Only 3,000 yen. Satisfaction guaranteed. I am running out of money, but what the heck? Maybe the guy will come out with a shotgun, just like in Kiwami. Right this way! Or maybe Goromi's performing. Who knows? I'll show you your seat. Kinda hard to see. Well, you're not even looking at her, dude. You're looking straight ahead. Hello. Alright. Look at all of us. Oh god, this guy's not interested. Who's he waiting for? Neither is he. Some of these people aren't animated whatsoever. Like this guy, he's just appreciating the scene. Well, there goes my 3,000 yen. I can't see very well. Should I tell this guy to get out of my way? Poor Akiyama. Just move seats. Go over there. There's a prime seat over there. Goodness, why are we complaining? Do you want to leave? I suppose. We've got things to do. I better get going. Even Akiyama can only procrastinate so much. Oh, is there a key? Yeah, there is. Of course there is. Oh my god, what's going on over here? Everyone's just walking past. Oh, what's the matter? You're sweating like crazy. Oh yeah, that's the problem. He's sweating a lot, not the fact that he's on the ground groaning. I was going to buy some stomach medicine from that drugstore, but I can't move another step or else... Yikes. Don't move. I'll go buy some for you. Just hang in there, okay? Stomach medicine. There you go. Well, feeling better? I think I'm over the worst of it. I guess it wasn't such a good idea to hit 20 yakiniku restaurants in a single day. Really? 20 of them? You must really love yakiniku. Oh, no. It's my job. Sorry, I should have introduced myself earlier. I'm Achikawa of the Michelle Guide Corporation. I truly appreciate you stepping in to help upon seeing me squirm like that. Thanks a million. That was nothing. Name's Akiyama. I'm a moneylender here in Kamurocho. Michelle Guide. Isn't that the company that publishes restaurant guidebooks over in Europe? That's right. Don't get it confused with Michelin stars, though. And we'd like to include the best of Kamurocho in a Japanese edition of our legendary guidebook. I'm here doing research. But this place just has too many restaurants to try and find the hidden gems. I wish I could burp on demand, but I cannot. Can you really judge these places properly when you eat so much at once? Sure. They say an empty stomach is the best condiment, but empty or full hardly matters to us pros when it comes to reviewing a given dish. I see. So simply knowing a lot about food isn't enough, huh? Impressive. Thank you very much. I'm embarrassed to admit, however, that Japanese food isn't my area of expertise. For days now, I've been wandering blindly from restaurant to restaurant. It just proves I need a local to point me in the right direction. Akiyama-san, you said you worked in finance here in Kamurocho? You must know all kinds of high-end restaurants in the area, then, yes? Well, I only have 13,000 yen to my name, so, we can't go too high class here. Well, when it comes to spending money on food, I'm not exactly what you'd call frugal. Excellent. I've been searching for somebody like you. Oh, no, I just go to the M store or Popo and grab, like, 20 beers and chuck it in a basket. Would you be so kind as to tell me about some of the better restaurants you know? I'll gladly compensate you for your time, of course. I don't see why not. There must have been some reason I stopped to help you, so... Sure, I can show you some places. Must have been that question mark on my map. Really? Oh, thank you so much. Could you first tell me about your favorite yakiniku restaurant, then? And if you could tell me which of their dishes has the most mouth-watering texture, and what their most unique awful dish is, that would be great. Some pretty specific requests you have there. I don't know off the top of my head. Many of our readers consider themselves foodies. They prefer selections that are not only tasty, but that make for good conversation as well. Sounds rough. Oh, there goes my stomach again. I'll rest for a moment at a bar I know, at least until my stomach settles. I'm terribly sorry, but could you come to Earth Angel in the Champion District once you're done gathering restaurant info? Oh, sure. Hope you feel better. So mouth-watering texture and a unique awful dish at my favorite yakiniku restaurant, right? That's right. Good luck, and thank you. Oh. So yakiniku, isn't there one on, like, Showa Street? My favorite yakiniku joint, huh? Definitely that one Hana-chan likes so much. Maybe I should speak with her at some point. If we go to the map, we've got, like... Oh, just one sub-story. That's just the upstairs symbol. Okay. I thought we had, like, 3 there. Sushi Jin... No, it's not on Showa Street. I'll ask Hana at some point. You'd think I could just flicker an email or a text on my phone. Club Elise, that's what it's called. Hey, you guys coming in? Let's try Elise next. Come on, hurry up. Please, sir, not another club. You really can't get enough of those hostesses, can you? Elise is the best. Their girls are all top-notch. Plus, they'll wear whatever you like. And I hear they'll even wear sexy costumes for you. You mean like cosplay? Oh, now that actually doesn't sound half bad. That's the spirit. You're always so tired and depressed. Let's go blow off some steam with a couple of cuties. Alright, well, I'll beat you to it. I'll make sure those guys are treated, especially the tired subordinate. Hey, is Lily-chan here yet? She's waiting in the back rooms. Right this way. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Nice hair. Yes, let's. First, let's get you changed into an outfit that brings out the best of your natural beauty. Don't worry, I guarantee you'll look great. Here we go. Mermaid dress. Of course, we gotta have the Cabaret Club soundtrack going on. Classic dress that hugs the body and accentuates a girl's curves. Well, well. Done. And the elegant necklace? Done. Before, after. Look at the transformation. Would have been nice if we saw her pre-hairstyle, though. Okay, so this is relatively similar, I think, to Yakuza 3. I still haven't dabbled much in that department, even though I'm working on getting all the achievements for it. Is he okay? He looks like he's about to sneeze. Our poor manager called him in while he's sick. Well, well. It does accentuate your curves.
Akiyama-san, watashi...
Hey, we're matching. Alright. Time to woo some people. Alright, part 2. You ready? Yes. Good. Now, I want you to entertain me as if I were a customer. I promise this is going somewhere. A customer? That's right. You've just been hired as a hostess, after all, so this is your training. You're gonna be the #1 girl here. Me? #1? But why? Because that's the test. You gotta be the #1 girl if I'm gonna lend you that money. Well, as it turns out, I own the place. We managed to stay in the black, but in this economy, well, we're basically trading water. Oh. And that's where you come in. A new face to freshen up our lineup could really boost sales. I see. Yeah? I don't imagine this is going to be a full-time gig for you. I understand the test, but I'm not sure I can reach #1. That's so. I guess you don't need the 100 million. Oh, shit. What? We haven't even started and you already decided you can't do it? We should just call the whole thing off. No, I'll do it. Please. That's the spirit. Don't worry. You're #1 material exactly as you are. Speaking of, how do you determine a hostess's rank? Is it by sales? Wow, see, she's already inside it. She's looking to min-max. You got it. Starting today, you'll have 3 days to make us 3 million yen. What the Why does she need to borrow money if she could just earn it in 3 days? Like 30% of it. Good God. 3 million? In 3 days? Do that and you pass the test. I'll loan you the... Oh, sorry, it's 100 million. Oh my God, I keep getting confused with 10 million. No, it's 100 million. Never mind. Don't do this job. Don't do this job. It's going to take too long. I'll loan you the 100 million yen. No collateral, no guarantor. Oh my God, she looks like she's going to stab me and kiss me on my stomach. She's seen better days. And if you can't do it, well, we'll just pretend this never happened. Like we discussed earlier.
300万ですね。
You got this.
300万稼げば本当に1億貸してもらえるんですね。
はい。
Scouts on.
わかりました。やってみます。
Ooh, I can see the fire in her eyes. I like it.
それではビジネスの話はここまでにしましょう。ここからは俺のプライベートとして楽しませてもらいます。
She's gonna work 24-hour shifts.
今から俺に接客してもらうって。
でも秋山さんはオーナー。
We're just pretending. We're role
オ
playing.
ーナーつっても自分の店で遊んじゃダメって決まりがあるわけじゃないでしょ。今はただのお客さん。つまり俺が君の最初の客ってわけ。
I went to another club. I couldn't even see the girl.
そう、その笑顔。いいね。さあ、それじゃあ今日は楽しませてもらえますか。
わかりました。それじゃあお客様、お飲み物は何になさいますか？
Wow.
そうだね。
Natural. Can she do it? Will she do it? Oh, I can see why we're trading water. There's nobody here. Just one other group. Well, I should probably get going. Got some other things to take care of. You know how it is. Leaving already? But we only just got started. Sorry. Can't have the owner keeping his future #1 all to himself. It's bad for business. Plus, you're not going to end the 3 million yen just talking to me. Of course. But what do you say we meet up after your shift? Are you asking me out on another date? If you want me to be. Okay, then. It's a date. Great. We'll reconvene in Theater Square. See you there. Okay. Just don't panic if you hear gunshots. It's just me redoing Saigo's training up at the top. Alright, so she's gonna work. Where are we off to? Time to meet up with Lily-chan at Theater Square. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna pretend that she's completed her shift straight up. Okay, I think this gives us time to go to Sky Finance and see what's cracking over there. Catch up on my actual job, you know? Guarantee of principal with Forex-style training. Everyone's buzzing about Forex, foreign currency trades. Why not see how it can make your savings grow? We recommend our foolproof, principal-protected Forex plan. You literally have nothing to lose. Interested parties are invited to join one of the CEO's Forex info seminars taking place throughout the day. We look forward to seeing you there. Ask for the president's cashback special. Seal Training, Inc., Senryo Avenue. Guarantee of principal. Sheesh. I'll still fall for this currency exchange crap? Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing who's running this dog and pony show. Guess I could head over to Senryo Avenue for a few laughs at some point. I guess we could. Do we have a customer here? Let's find out.
社長
Oh, Chief! You have a customer waiting. The one you told me about on the phone? Got it. Thanks. Apologies for the wait. So, tell me, what brings you here today? Are you Akiyama-san? You provide interest-free loans here, is that right? Indeed I do. That said, there are a few conditions, and you better get in quick, because I'm about to drop 100 million yen somewhere else, and I don't know if I'll have much money left afterwards. May I ask your name? It's Shiobara. How much are you willing to lend out, usually? Mind telling me why you need the money first? That'll help me decide whether or not I should give you the loan. Well, not too long ago, I drove my printing company into bankruptcy. I'd inherited the place from my father, you see. This is a good start. You've got 0 credit rating. But this time I figure I'll start my own company, from the ground up. You ran your father's company into the ground. It made money, but not enough to get out of the red. In the end, all I could do was downsize. But downsizing isn't always the best option, you know? The company was already on its way under. If our only available option was downsizing, wouldn't it have been better to just pull the plug? I think it's cowardly to fire people just to try and keep a company artificially afloat. I mean, if you're struggling that much, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I took responsibility for my bad management and let the place go bankrupt. No hard feelings all around, right? Okay, so instead of downsizing, where a few people would lose their jobs, you let the company go bankrupt and everyone lost their jobs. I see. Spoken like a typical spoiled heir. The old company doesn't matter now anyway. What's important is getting this new company off the ground. So, will you lend me some money? I'm not against the idea, but why come to me? Can't you get your bank to cover it? Well, he's just let a company go bankrupt. I'm sure they wouldn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't pass their review. They asked me what business the company would be in, but I hadn't decided yet. Something online, that's for sure. Oh, okay. God. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Still haven't figured it out, huh? What? You need planning documents, too? Don't you loan sharks usually skip all that formality crap? I ain't a loan shark, okay? I'm an angel investor. No, it's just... Never mind. How much did you need? Let's see. How about 5 million. Why so much? Though, now that I think about it, you probably have no idea how much you really need. What the hell. I'll lend you the 5 mil. No interest. No collateral. Seriously? You're not pulling my leg here? I am. I'm fucking bullshitting you, dude. Get the hell out of here. What the hell? What is this? You can't just ask for free money? But first, you're going to have to pass my test. There we go. I was going to say, he's not going to do it straight up, is he? Oh, sure, bring it on. I don't know what kind of test you're talking about, but I'll do anything you ask. Where's the exam paper? Alright. So you want to start a company, be its president? In that case, I'll need you to... invite a hostess here after the club closes. Find 3 business partners. Bring me 10 president's business cards. I think that's a good test, right? He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who could network very well. Bring me the business cards of 10 company presidents. Any kind of company will do. I mean, then again, he could use his connections. But I don't think it's going to be that easy. 10 business cards? Is that really all you need? Corporate CEOs, presidents of small factories, take your pick. Just find 10 of them. Get their cards and bring them here. Are you sure? That sounds pretty easy. I mean, I used to be a president myself. I could get 20 or even 30 cards, no problem. Yeah. He's puffing himself up. Oh, excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Well, good luck. I'll see you soon. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. I'm gonna call those company presidents once he brings them back, too.
社長
Chief, I couldn't help it over here. Are you really going to lend money to that piece of work? He's nowhere near fit to start a company. You think so too, huh? Tell you the truth, I agree. These all talk. You see a lot of that nowadays. Especially when they're like fresh out of university or something like, yeah, I'm gonna start my own business. I don't know what it is, but it'll be online. You know what? I'm gonna do drop shipping. Yeah. And I'll get a Shopify account. Yeah. No. Not that easy. So you never planned on giving him a loan in the first place? Then why bother with a test? I'm trying to humble him. I'll lend him the money. But only if he passes. I'm going to teach him it's a rough world out there. But what if... I mean, just on the off chance? Don't worry about it. Big mouth like him could never hope to pass one of my tests. But were you, Hana-chan? How would you go about collecting 10 president's cards? Well, I'd probably pop into an office building and talk to company presidents directly. A frontal attack, huh? Good answer. As for me, I'd probably grab hold of a president or two, take them to a print shop, and have them make me some cards. A little aggressive, maybe, but yeah, that sounds like something you'd do. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, I could even have a print shop make up a bunch of fake cards if I wanted. That's just using ingenuity. Cunningness. Your straightforward method requires courage, while my way calls for quick wit. Regardless, I doubt he's capable of either. I feel like this is like the canon answer, right? Because there was a lot of dialogue here concerning it. And here's Shiobara. He's back. Giving up so soon? Welcome back. So, you got those cards?
Yeah.
I only have one. My father's. None of the CEOs I knew at my company are even in this town. Are there any company presidents here? It's all businessmen and restaurateurs. Actually, you're looking at one. Sorry if my appearance deceived you. You could have gotten two. You could have asked me for mine. Well then, since you weren't able to pass the test, I'm afraid I won't be giving you the loan after all. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara-san here out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. And be nice to Hana-chan. You can either walk out or you can fly out. Wait just a second. That test was set up all wrong. I can do better, I promise. Please, I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance. One more. Oh, all right. But only one more. Okay, now then. I need you to invite a hostess here after the club closes. I don't know, that feels too easy. Let's go for 3 business partners. It's business related. Find 3 people to be your business partners and bring them to me. Business partners? 3 of them? Is that really all you need? I feel like this is harder than the company president's cards. Yeah, people would be happy to help build up a company. What do you think? Can you do it? What are you talking about? I've got tons of friends. It won't take long at all. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. Oh, I got it ready for you. Hoping you would pass the last test, but alas. Chief, why are you giving up a second chance? He'd usually send somebody like him well on his way by now. It's just so astoundingly clueless. Don't you want to see how it all ends? Not particularly. Look at it from my perspective. You always forget to collect on your loans. Too many boneheaded customers like him and I'll be up to my neck in extra work. And I appreciate every last ounce of work you do, Hana-chan. Don't I always treat you like to a delicious meal at the end of every month? I guess you can do what you want. It's your company after all. And you work here, you could always find another job. But I don't want you to. You know, Hana-chan, a man might have lots of people he calls friend, but I doubt many of them would actually be willing to risk their livelihoods on him. He says it'll be a cinch to find 3 of them. But unless he's especially trustworthy or charismatic, they won't be on board. Oh, that look of despair. Welcome back. So, where are those 3 partners? I just don't understand. I told them they could easily pull in 100 million a year if they just left everything to me. Oh, that was your problem. So you failed the test.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. It's theirs. They're just too blind to see it. And after all those times, they beg for an invite to my parties too. The only blind person here is you. Parties? My online game parties. You mean you haven't heard? They're kind of a big deal. They call me Hurricane Salt. Oh, you're salty, are you? That's not a good thing. I see. Well, it hardly matters at this point. You weren't able to pass the test, which means our loan discussion is over. Again, my apologies. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara-san here out? It's time for him to go. Again.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. Wait just a second. You're telling me you know all about me from one lousy test? Who do you think you are, a god? It was 2 tests.
Huh?
Please, I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance. One more. Please, I'm begging you. Let me try again. I swear I'll take it a whole lot more seriously this time. Oh, you weren't taking it seriously the past 2 times. We have other business to attend to, you know. But it doesn't look like you'll be leaving anytime soon, so... Alright, one more time. Invite a hostess here. after the club closes and bring her back here to my office. A hostess club? Oh, that's it? I just bring the girl here and the 5 million's mine? I don't know. Oh, come on. It should be a piece of cake for a guy like you. What's the problem? I just don't have the cash. Hostess clubs are expensive, you know. It's a real shame. I'd have all kinds of girls trailing after me if I just had the money. I'd be like the Pied Piper of Camarocho. Well, shit, I could do a whole lot of things if I just had the money. Guess I'll have to point you over to my friend's hostess club then. You can put it on my tab. The place is called Sweet, over on Pig Street. Just tell them Akiyama sent you and they'll take care of the rest. They'll know what it means. Really? You can't do it without money, right? Well, I'm making that particular problem go away. So what do you think? Can you do that? Oh, yes, of course. No problem at all. I'll bring you the best hostess in the club. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. Chief, what the fuck? Enough's enough. I've never seen you give anybody this many chances. I suppose you're right. But it's all just so interesting, don't you think? Guy's a walking disaster. It's like a nice little psychology and business lesson for you, Hana-chan. Chief, but why'd you send him to a hostess club? He'll just go out and have fun, and on your tab, no less. First-time visitor to a hostess club hardly ever manages to invite a girl out afterward. Anybody who succeeds is either rich or a smooth talker. But this guy's broke, so he has about a 0% chance of pulling this off. We don't know that. I mean, might fall into some crazy beginner's luck. That would be a miracle. Well, if he pulls off a miracle at a time like this, it'll be the first of many. Luck is just another kind of talent. Wouldn't you agree? Some would say. And some wouldn't. Maybe, but even so, if that guy gets his very own miracle, then he's one of the most talented men I've ever met. Oh, dude, I was actually kind of rooting for you this time. Welcome back. So, where's that hostess? Oh, that club is no good. The girl at my table only said a few words and climbed up almost immediately. Isn't it her job to get the conversation going? I'm the customer. The paying customer. God, he's got an excuse for everything. Yeah, paying with someone else's money.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, any other club, and I would have had him eating out of the palm of my hand. It all boils down to a bad club. Even if we were to assume it was the club's fault, you still didn't manage to pass the test. That means I won't be giving you a loan. For real. Fully. Nada. That's it. Done. Case closed. Hana-chan, mind showing Shimabara-san a hair out? It's time for him to go at long last.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. She does the same animation. It's so funny. Wait just a second. If you just let me try a different test, I'm positive I'd pass with flying colors. You've done 3. Please. I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance. One more. It's always just one more with you. I've given you 3 chances already. No matter how many times you try, you'll never pass. Alright? So leave. I'm tired of having to string along a big talking nitwit.
Yeah.
Please. This is it. My very last chance. If you give up on me now, I'm finished. Dude, you were cooked the second you walked in here. Will you just leave already? I'm positive I can build a company that will never ever need to downsize. You really want to start your own company, don't you? Are you sure you're being entirely honest with me and with yourself? Maybe just work as an employee and get the lay of the land and figure out how to actually run a business. And humble yourself, damn it. Absolutely. No lies and no excuses, period. Fine. And this is your honest-to-goodness last chance. You fail, you leave. Got it? Got it. I'll pass it for sure this time. You'll see. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give him like the hardest test now. And he's gonna pass. My friend's leaflet company is in the red. If you can get it to turn a profit again, I'll lend you the 5 million yen. But that could take years. The door's right there. If you're not interested. What's it going to be? You in or out? Alright. Where's this leaflet company anyway? It's Paradise Advertising on West Shichifuku Street. Just past the M store. Let me give him a call. Hello, Paradise Advertising? This is Akiyama over at Sky Finance. Akiyama-san, to what do I owe the pleasure? You'd been asking for management advice, right? I found just the man for the job. Name's Shiobara-kun. I'll be sending him your way shortly. Really? Shiobara-san, is it? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting. Now it's all up to you. Paradise Advertising is on West Shichifuku Street. I'm sure you'll see it when you get there. Alright, I'll be back. No, don't come back. You make it a profit, damn it. Chief, are you sure about this? That's one heck of a test. Isn't Paradise Advertising doing really bad right now, business-wise? Stuck in the red even though sales remain strong and steady? Yeah, that's right. Even if sales go through the roof, the expenses are always higher. I see. The only way to pass this test is to downsize. Which means their only choice is to downsize and cut their... Huh? Yep. All they can do is downsize. And our friend, Shiobara-kun, who would rather see a company die than shrink, will now be forced to do just that. You're a bad man, Chief. No, I'm teaching him a lesson. Call it shock therapy. We can't do this. He's hopeless. Shock therapy? Don't you think you should go check up on him, just in case? You never know. Ah, well, if you insist. Do you remember where Paradise Advertising is? I literally told the man twice. The west end of Shichifuku Street. Just past the M store, right? I'll be fine. I've been there plenty of times. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Hold down the fort till I get back. Alright, I'm invested now. I have to... Sorry, Lily. I need to see this through. This man is a fascinating specimen. Of just... idealized... entrepreneur. How we're looking? Just past the M store? Are we here too early? Hi. Yo, what's going on? Oh, Hakama-san. Well, that Shiobara guy you sent over showed up. He marched in blustering about how he was going to put me in the black. But when I showed him the books, I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he'd inherited his father's company, but didn't want to downsize. Because of that, he wound up running the place into the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing? Say, Akiyama-san, do you think that'll happen to my place too? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You'd be hard-pressed to get any more profit. You cut all the corners you can. The only thing left to do is to downsize. I know. Well, that may be true, but still. These people have been with me from day one. I've got to be frank with you here. It's your job as president to make this decision. Like, I understand, and obviously there's a lot of controversy, in the gaming industry right now with a whole bunch of layoffs, and certainly layoffs have their place, right? Like, when you got executives freaking making millions and millions of dollars and they're forced to downsize to keep the company like profitable, that's unacceptable, right? Like, or the chief executives make a dumb decision, like they release a broken game or something, even though it was not the game developer's fault, and then they end up punishing the game developers by laying off half the staff while they keep their bonuses and whatnot. That's just not gonna do it, right? But if we've got a company here that's on the brink of death, and it's not like I don't think the president's earning that much more than his subordinates. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like, it's business, it's not personal. Like, you just... And, yeah, to the point where you're gonna let a company go bankrupt instead of downsizing, so that everyone gets punished rather than just a few people. I guess you're right. Oh, another thing. Do you know where Shiobara-kun went? Not exactly. He was walking toward Children's Park, though. He was? Thanks. I'll have to stop by again sometime soon. Children's Park. Let's go. Just over here. Oh, Shiobara. Well, did you think of a way to get them back on track? What's wrong? You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yeah? You knew all along, didn't you? Knew what? You sent me to that company knowing full well that the only thing they could do was downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the leaflet orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. Which means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have already been slashed, and there's simply no more fat to trim. Their president is a real go-getter, too. Keeps pristine books, has great employee morale, and still, he's stuck in the red. Now that sounds like the CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left to cut. Personnel costs. In other words... Hey! If it isn't old Shiobara's idiot son! Imagine my surprise running into you here. You work for my father's company. So you remember me, do you? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of a job. but I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied, and I...
Well, then you should have downsized. You think your way was more noble? My hands were tied. Ah! You think that's gonna make up for all the hardship you've caused?
Speaking as a manager, downsizing is...
Does it make you proud that you didn't downsize? Well, guess what, pal? Your pride won't put food on the table. Who'd hire me now, at my age? I either live on the street or die in the gutter. Take some responsibility and die alongside me!
Bad idea, old man. Once you take a life, your own life is over for good.
Shut up! You could never understand how I feel. Never!
I don't know. I mean, I did get lucky and have a bunch of money rained down on me while I was homeless. You're right, I couldn't. Still, there's not the answer.
What's your deal, anyway? You taking this moron's side?
If you want to try to start over, I can help. Well, I can lend you money anyway.
I don't want your damn money! How dare you insult me! Ah, that does it. We'll all go down together.
Okay, well... I have a lot of kicks up my sleeve. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... God. It never ends. All you had to do was walk away, or take my money. Hey.
Enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us. And then this ignorant moron, he tore it all to pieces. That company was...
Can't be easy to start over at your age. But if you're willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. Or Shiobara will hire you once he actually starts his business. I'm just a money lender, but a little money might be just what you need right now.
Sky Finance?
Drop by at any time.
You knew all along?
You knew that downsizing was the only way to get that company in the black? Yep, sure did. I knew it. Then why? Why? His friends had been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it. So you've come here to mull it all over, is that right? That angry old man, Paradise Advertising. I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always the ideal or even the only option. Sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people, like that old man. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Akiyama-san, could you ask that leaflet company guy to come meet us here? Sure, I'll call him right now. Even though he's just down the road. Yes, hello? This is Akiyama from Sky Finance. We have something we'd like to talk to you about. Could you come meet us at the park? What is it, Akiyama-san? Is something wrong? Shiobara-kun wants to talk to you. Well... I once brought down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all of the good people he had employed over the years. And now your company's in the same position mine was. My apologies if this was too forward, but... You have to downsize.
Oh.
Yes, I thought as much. But my people have been with me since the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All of your employees get hurt. Every last one of them. I understand it's a tough decision to make, but it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. Akiyama-san. I agree. Downsizing is the only option. My heart goes out to you, but it's got to be better than turning everybody out into the streets. I see. Guess that really is the only way to go, then. I just have one favor to ask of you. If this downsizing does turn your company around, make sure the people who were forced out get first crack at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who served the company by leaving, and they had all been friends and co-workers for a long time.
Oh.
Alright, I promise I will. When I first met you, Shiobara-san, I'd assumed you were nothing more than some half-baked smartass. But now I see that you look out for everyone like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we've got to do the best we can by our employees. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you very much. I've learned a lot from all of this. Paradise Advertising will be in the black soon enough, so let's consider the test passed. The money's yours, provided you're still interested. Yes, I am. I can't give up now. I still don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it brings happiness to everyone who works there. I can promise you that much. And for right now, that's enough. Here you are, then. 5 million yen. What? I had the money all along? Why do I have 13,000 yen to my name, then? Thank you so much. I'm going to give it everything I've got. You better, because, goddamn, you haven't really proven yourself with the other 3 tests. This is all I got, but I'd like you to at least have some token of my gratitude. Please accept it along with my thanks. I got a copy of Memoirs of an Action Star. Sure, why not? Thank you kindly. Alright, I'm off. I'm about to become a very busy man. Good luck, sir. 5,000 XP. Got the good ending, I think. What is this? Soul orbs? No. I don't know. Pick up? Metal garbage. Is this for crafting or something? Because I collected like a cylindrical recyclable piece earlier. Okay, Lily, I'm coming. You're just down here after all. Wonder how she did. Akiyama-san, this is Tanuma from Elise. Lily-san just went home, and I've finished totaling her sales for today. She earned 10 grand. Great, thanks. How'd you do? Just over 500,000 yen. That's amazing considering it's only your first day. Not enough. Pretty impressive, yeah. But she's gonna have to step up her game if she actually wants to pass. True. Maybe you could drop in during her next shift? It might help having you there to give her some pointers, Akiyama-san. Not a bad idea. Sure, why not? Thank you, sir. See you then. Alright, well. Sorry I'm late. Oh, no worries at all. Oh, your hair's back to normal. Nice work today, by the way. Getting used to it? Yes, but... But what? I'm a little worried about how much I made today. It didn't feel like very much. You want to know the actual number? If you don't mind. Yes, I would. Alright, here goes. Your total for today came out to $1. 500,000 yen. That's... it? Why the long face? It's pretty dang impressive. No, I know. But that still leaves another 2.5 million in 2 days. Don't worry. Today was all about settling into the job. And hey, you didn't even have a full shift. I suppose. Seriously, you'll be fine. I'm sure of it. What's so funny? You're a very interesting man, Akiyama-san. Yeah? You say this is a test, but now here you are telling me everything's going to be fine. What's wrong with that? It's not like I want you to fail or anything. I'm trying to encourage you, damn it. Don't you? Of course not. I want nothing more than to lend you that money. Might be a test, but I've been hoping you'd succeed from the bottom of my heart. It's good for business. And I can't wait for the customer testimonial from you. Akiyama-san. Plus, I know you're not going to take failure lying down. Not with that much money on the line. Yes, you're right. I can do this. That's more like it. Just try not to stress too much, yeah? Keeping cool is half the battle. Okay. Now, how about we enjoy this date? Anywhere special you'd like to go? Can I ask you something first? Why are you being so nice to me? What, you want me to be an asshole? Well, because you're worth it. I'm not sure I understand. This isn't part of the test, is it? Not exactly. But hey, remember the date we were on earlier? Let's just call this part 2. Is this to do with, like, that picture he had in his drawer of her in there? So it is part of the test then. And here I was ready to join you on an actual date. Look, it doesn't matter what it is. Just keep me company for a while, okay? Now that's settled, where do you want to go? Your pick. I get to choose? Anywhere you want. Don't worry if you can't think of a place, though. Oh, though. I have plenty of spots we can stroll into if need be. Oh, well, there actually is somewhere I'd like to go. You're sure you don't mind? Of course not. So, where to? A bar I've heard about over in the Champion District. I think I'll recognize it once we get there. Yeah? Alright then. Let's go. To the Champion Districts. Oh, I better do my Yakinika research before I go there, too.